So you guys have requested, begged me to make this freaking video. I'll be talking about twisties. You bring up, you talking about John Kuckian yet? I'll be talking about how my fingers got chopped off the other day and you'll be like, you talking about John Kuckian? You guys will be bringing up John Kuckian. So, goddamn, here it is. Roll the intro.
Life in the fast lane, we play our cards, praying we'll find out just who we are.
Bitch, I've been the king. What up, everyone? It's your boy Martin Lewis.
It's your boy Martin Lewis.
Martin Lewis. Boy Martin Lewis.
What up, everyone? It's your boy Monn. John Kuckian has recently made a new video addressing the scandals, I think, and apologizing. The title's not really important. Oh, is it? Basically, it's just him talking about those things, but not really addressing the actual thing and showing receipts. But really, I think he's doing it because he's losing a lot of subscribers after what he did. And after what he did, comparing Jeffree Star to Hitler, he ended up removing that video. And I think he actually removed another one as well, which was really pretty interesting. Unless he all of a sudden put it back up, but I don't know. He was getting a lot of heat from it, so of course he's gonna remove those videos. Honestly, I do not know how this video got 100K. Like, I almost Elmo's world. I almost fell asleep. Okay. I had a pillow ready. It was hard for me to look through this video, but because of you, I did it. But anyway, let's get straight into the video.
Hi, how are you? Hope everything is going well.
Hey, I'm really well. Oh, he's talking to his fans, not me.
I always see these videos pop up in my recommended. I'm sure you see them too. And in honesty, half the stuff that pops up, I just laugh at it.
Oh my god, he laughs at my stuff? That's all. Oh, he's laughing at me or with me?
Scandals where I've definitely made mistakes, 100%, and I've not really wanted to speak about them when they've happened because there's been so many people twisting and making up stories to such a ridiculous extent just to be evil when these scandals have happened.
I think he's projecting.
Massive drama, and then they'll leave and they'll come back. The people I really post my videos for are the ones of you that have me as a routine, the ones of you that enjoy my content and you come back and tune in to watch my videos. Maybe you've had a bad day and you want someone to hang out with and chill out with and just talk about something to take your mind off your own problems, and I love that. And you're the people that I want to cater to. You're the people that I want to make happy. And
as long as you keep him happy, don't question him, don't, you know, challenge him and question his bad behavior, he will gladly make videos for you.
Also apologising where I've made mistakes. The rumour that I think I should talk about is that I was kicked out of college, and this upset a lot of you that believed it because I've always spoken so heavily about education. For those of you that don't know my channel, for the most part, a lot of my channels for the past 3 years, I think, on this channel has always been about education. I've always spoken
very heavily about how you can really open so many doors mentally, not just in terms of academia and career, but just mentally you can open so many doors and progress by learning.
Anyway, back to the point.
What point?
Open with you, I could have very easily just hidden this and not spoken about it, but I was very open with you in saying I had to pause my studies and defer for a year. This turned into one of the first scandals I remember. This big scandal, John Kuckian drops out, John Kuckian is kicked out of college. I'm still enrolled at my university now. I'm due to go back in September. I had a health concern around November, December, and I basically had to pause my studies. This isn't something that I feel like I want to talk that openly about now, but
I can't really talk about this because the person that allegedly had the receipts didn't want to talk because allegedly John Kuckian threatened them. At the end of the day, this person could be a crazy liar. I'm not saying this person, whoever her name is being truthful or not. You know, I just don't know, because you guys know what I'm talking about. If you've seen the video, I addressed that someone messaged me on Twitter saying that allegedly he got kicked out because apparently he scammed at his Universal or whatever. That could be a straight up rumor, and look, I think it is, because there's no receipts, no one has come forward, told me what's up, so I'm gonna assume that it's a rumor. Bring the receipts and I'll believe your stupid ass. Because some people just hate this poor innocent man No reason. And literally, no, seriously, there are people that hate him and they make up bullshit, and it's annoying.
The ringtone scandal, this was a big one, and this is blown up. People were saying, you took Amrezi's emotional rant about her husband or boyfriend losing a family member, and I was sat there like, if anyone actually watched her rant.
But you the shadiest bitch I know. You talk shit but can't never back it up. Back it up, fam! I'm getting
An inch of that in the rant. The entire rant was dragging this girl to absolute...
It wasn't about that. It's the fact that she had a breakdown which led to her venting and going crazy and off on someone due to a situation that happened to her life that led up to that. You exploited that. You don't get that. See, you're talking about this, but you're not talking about the legit reasons why people were upset. It's like you're dodging the bullets here to get, to make yourself look good. It's quite obvious.
I think I said in my last email.
What was he trying to say? That's really weird. My last ebook? I don't know what he's trying to say, but what do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section below. That's really weird that he blanked that out. I honestly don't know what he was saying. My last link. What do you guys think?
I'm going to turn the rant into ringtones, and that was pretty much it. I don't think I even mentioned the fact they were going to be for charity, even though obviously they were, and the second that I released them on the video, I told you they were charity ringtones.
It's such big coincidence, straight after people started calling you out, you decided to be like, it's a charity. It's a big coincidence.
But the way that this was twisted was this story was so manipulated by these parasitic hate channels on YouTube.
Yeah, you parasitic hate channels. He's talking about me. First of all, why would I hate? What is there to hate, John Kuckian? Explain. Why would I hate someone who puts white highlighter on his forehead? Is it highlighter though?
Into saying like, I've stolen this thing from Amrezi, and then there's fraud and there's charity fraud. This was the big thing that popped up across the whole internet. I think if you watch my videos for a long time, I'm very open with you about a lot of things to do with myself, and you know what I'm like as a person. Like, I cover scandals to do with consumer rights every single day. Do you really think I would do a ringtone that makes barely any money, in terms of like a lot of money, and in terms of size that this scandal blew up to? I mean, we raised a decent amount, I think. So we've donated £187.68.
Oh, he's bringing those receipts. God damn. Just, make sure to hide your address next time, John Kuckian, or your business address, whatever's on that letter. But you know what? Because I don't want another privacy complaint, I'm gonna be nice enough and, just cover that address on this video.
I paid the money to WaterAid from my own pocket. I hadn't even been paid for the ringtones. There's like a 3-month delay from when you make a sale on iTunes, because I have to go through a third-party distributor because I'm not in the US. From the UK, I can't do it.
Okay, listen. People want to know how much you got from iTunes, how much you got from Amazon. Is that a possibility? Can you show a receipt? See, people don't want to see how much you donate. They want to see how much you made, because we all know the reason why you did donate is because of us. Because everyone was like, hold on, what about this? What about that? I even made a video, and then all of a sudden you're like, yeah, I'm in shit, I need to give money. Not only that, you didn't even list the charity, which apparently it's against the law in America. Where is you, Fofo? We don't know if it's America or the UK, but allegedly it is against the law to say you're going to donate to something and not list the charity.
There were so many hateful people on the internet that would want to turn something so positive into something so negative in terms of donating money to charity.
Look, a lot of these people are not hateful. Stop playing victim. They're not hateful. A lot of these people just want to know because you are stupid and you did not run this charity thing properly. You didn't even list the name, what the charity was. You said you were selling it, and because you never list what charity you were giving it to, and you said you're selling it, and then all of a sudden, oh, I'm giving it to charity after you called me out. Oh yeah, I'm giving it to charity because, it's such a bad situation, so yeah, I'm giving it to charity. You know what I mean? You run this situation, you're so dumb. The way you run this, it was so idiotic. If that's a word. Now I'm stupid. So idiotic the way you ran this. You can't blame people for questioning you and wanting to see those receipts. You can't. And why are you not even showing those receipts? Why are you showing, oh, this is how much I gave. Okay, well, how much did you make on iTunes and how much did you make on Amazon? The fact that you still haven't showed this says a lot. Like, look at this comment. So where are your receipts showing how much you grossed from iTunes, Amazon store? It's been over 3 months. You're posting your your donation receipts, which you did because your hand was forced, but not how much was actually made. How do we know you didn't donate fraction of it? Your excuse was BS. And then you go, then why are you here? Well then, why can't you answer a simple question? Not only did you take the time to reply to this comment, you can't even answer the question. Your receipt showing how much you grossed from iTunes and Amazon. How come till this day, John Kuckian, you cannot show it? If you guys go onto his Instagram live, make sure to ask him that. Okay, where's the receipts for Amazon? Even if you're a fan of John Kuckian, I challenge you to go on his Instagram and ask him that. Ask him wherever you have ability to contact him and see what he says to you. See, honestly, see how he acts. See how he's gonna block you. See how he's gonna act all crazy. He might not do it now because I'm putting it in the video. Asking for those receipts. We want to see it.
That whole situation was really crazy. Like, I made the donation and I kind of just think, as the biggest person in my sector right now, I'm obviously going to get dragged the most because it gets the most attention. My name will get the most views. I think I was doing a video yesterday about something which I'll show you in a few days. My computer's broken. And I searched my name on YouTube and there was like 94 videos posted in the past 3 days or something, because I'm like the biggest channel. And I don't mean to sound like non-humble, like I don't think I'm important, but I definitely can see from the amount of people that are making up stories about me that I'm definitely a relevant topic, because they can get views on stories that are completely bullshit.
People like making videos on you is the same reason why Rich Lux, Karina Kaboom make videos on MUA and Jeffree Star in the same way like you do it. But you know what? I don't think a lot of us are trying to damage people's reputation just so they can gain their customers for their product. You know, there's agenda with you, so it's a bit different, in my opinion.
People that have grown their entire channel to 20,000 views from making up stories and manipulating stories about me. And if I manipulated stories the way that they do, I would be roasted by you. You would catch me out on it.
The thing is, they do it. You block them. That's the problem. You block the people that ask you these questions. And obviously something's going on, John Kuckian. You're losing a lot of subscribers. Your subscribers have spoken out. But every time they do, you want to say they're haters. They're obsessed with you.
Paul came up with was that they were saying that I was emailing a fan account because the email address that I was emailing that I showed you in my video was on the account, like a Twitter account for a fan page. When I covered the Amarazzi scandal, the email address on her Instagram was that email address. If she's then changed that to her professional management email address, if she's then got new management within that 2-month or 1-month period from when I originally contacted her, that's no problem. But I have Amra's address.
Yeah, you can thank me for that. In that video that I made about you and Amrazi, I basically proved that that was her email.
She basically went on a snap.
Okay, so a lot of you guys were saying that this was a fake email. It wasn't. I was actually able to go back on the Wayback Machine. It's a website where you're actually able to go on someone's Instagram or any website, and you're actually able to go back on time where they used to make posts or whatever. And I was actually able to do that to Amrazi's Instagram. That email is Amrazi's email. If I was such a hateful channel, if people were saying that about me, I would be jumping on the wagon with some of these other people claiming that, yeah, it's a fan email, it's not real.
It makes me want to talk about this even less, like want to talk about charity work, because I feel like it's so impossible to do, because people see you doing something good and they just want to drag it. Like, they see you doing something that they would never have the integrity to do because they would pocket all the money themselves, and they're so pissed off by that they want to think, you know what, no, he's stealing the money because that's what I would do. They have a guilty conscience because they would have stolen the money.
Yeah, guys, if you see bad people doing things and you call them out on it, it's because you really want to do it. It's because you're really a scammer. So if you call someone out for punching someone and you're the only witness, it's because secretly you wanted to punch that person and you're a violent person. Yeah, that totally logically makes sense.
To tell her she is supporting someone that's groomed children. And why? Because they're giving her inside knowledge in the beauty community. She's prepared to risk more people being abused. I got dragged into silence. She tried to scare me into not saying anything, and I didn't even show the evidence because I'm against sharing stuff like that. But why don't I show you the audio clips?
Sip on that there. Get your tea, get your soy. Ew. No, I'm against that. I'm against showing you receipts that she tried to silence me, but I'm more than happy to show you the audio. Now here is the alleged audio between Here for the Tea and John Kuckian.
Listen, mean, aside from the fact that I didn't want to see, like, this guy's he was telling me that he was 15 at the time and that knew that and all of this shit, and I'm like, oh my god, I don't even know what to do to this with this information. Like, I'm freaking the out, okay? Like, anyway, yes, I think the guy he said he was 15 at the time, but like 18, and it was before the boyfriend, but apparently the guy sent me more screenshots that he was doing it to other people too.
One thing I don't know is when Keith Latif said he was doing it to other people, was he doing it to other people under, you know, young, or was he doing it to adults as well? You know, she never said he was doing it to teenagers. You know, she never said that. She said other people. So that we really don't have clarification on yet.
I don't even know what to do with this. Like, anyway,
Okay, what you just said to me is obviously really serious. Like, you need to do something with that information. Are you going to go to the police with it? Like, that's more than just tea. Like, that's more than just drama.
Yeah, girl, you better go to the police. And John Kuckian, you better go to the police too, okay? Like, you guys are idiots. Like, why are you not going to the police? Like, oh my god. Bye, Felicia.
That's not me. I wasn't a part of that conversation. Why would I hide stuff like that? Just kidding. Obviously, guys, anyone can add in some chat. I'm not saying that John Kuckian did that, but I'm just saying it is really easy to make it look like you said something else and really you weren't saying it before, because you got to keep in mind, he only addressed this after Heath of the Tea called him out.
I mean, I don't know what this guy is planning to do with this information, but if he's contacting me, I will not put it past him to contact somebody else if I don't do anything with it, which I'm not.
The problem here is Heath of the Tea expected or hoping someone else told the cops. She has an obligation. If she knew this was going on, she had an obligation to tell the cops. Then again, I don't know the whole story. I don't know if this guy just turned 18. You know what I mean? But regardless, she did have an obligation to tell the police.
And I hope you can understand that that was something that was really mentally difficult for me to deal with. I was so distraught when I posted that video, and I think you can tell when I watched it, I was mentally such a mess, and I was struggling so hard to deal with that situation because I just find it very difficult to deal with things like that, like when a child is involved.
Okay, keep in mind he knew about this. He knew about this and sat on this and didn't tell no one. You know, it's all of a sudden he decides that he's gonna tell. Has he still told the police yet? Does anyone know that? He said he did, but did he? So it's only he decides to put this information out there when Heath of the Tea exposed him for stealing her story. That's when all of a sudden, oh yeah, she's this, she's that. He's only doing that because he wants to ruin her reputation, but yet he himself has not told anyone. Well, now he has, but before he didn't tell anyone. He sat on this. And now he wants to blame Heath of the Tea for not telling anyone, when he just showed himself in the recording that, oh, you should report it to the police, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so you know she should have done it. Well, how come you didn't? Hello?
Of course, I bet you none of those hateful channels that build their entire audience dragging me, none of them would ever make a scandal out of this. It doesn't fit their agenda, you know? They're all happily going to continue to support this girl.
Well, before we didn't have enough receipts and evidence. I don't know if Heath of the Tea denied it on Twitter or not. If she did, let me know in the comment section below. But Heath of the Tea should make a video. She definitely should be making a response. Allegedly, she is. But there's so much of the information I don't know. Hopefully, me and Heath of the Tea can come on you now. I definitely would love to discuss this with her. And I have a lot of questions. Like, it's just very weird, but yet saying that, you got to keep in mind he's only doing this to take the focus off him and put it on her and make her look bad. It's a typical narcissistic behavior. Anyway, guys, I know I'm your guilty pleasures, so make sure to hit that subscribe button, because if you don't, John Kuckian's going to put your voice in that little phone call thing, and he's going to make it look like that you knew about this too. So I'm telling you, you better hit that subscribe button, girl, and boy, and cat, and dog. And give this video a thumbs up, because it does help me out a lot. And make sure to check out my Patreon. I released a story about why I had to go to the Thai police. If you want an insight on my personal life and my personal drama, you can check the link in the description below. And I know I'm just spitting everywhere, and I'll see you guys in another drama video.